Today on the channel, we're taking a look at Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 10 ladder match set. Really big fan of the ladder match that happened for WrestleMania 10. It was a real big deal for me, and I still remember it to this day as one of my favorite matches. Really huge Shawn Michaels fan at the time. Like, that period of Shawn Michaels was my favorite time for Shawn Michaels. And never a really big Razor Ramon fan. I think, like most people, to tell you the truth, I don't think many people were actually fans of Razor Ramon that I've talked to. And like me personally, I was never a fan of Razor Ramon's gimmick. But that being said, I think everyone likes Scott Hall. Like, I liked Scott Hall in the NWO and WCW and all that. But the Razor Ramon gimmick, never really cared for, didn't like it. When I was a kid, like, it was pre me seeing the movie Scarface, so I didn't know he was doing like a Tony Montana character either. So, it just never clicked with me. I still think of Shawn Michaels as winning the match. I know he didn't win the match, but he like sort of won the match. Because when you think of the ladder match, like the ladder match, you pretty much just think of Shawn Michaels, really. Like, that's what I do. I don't really think of Shawn Michaels versus Razor. I just think of, oh, Shawn Michaels in that ladder match. So, yeah. It comes in really fancy, schmancy packaging, which I don't actually like. I don't like when packages come in, or like action figures or toys come in like over-the-top fancy packaging, because I wish they could just like keep the price point lower and then just like throw it in a regular box, basically. But it is nice to get, but at the same time, once you unbox it and you throw the box to the side and never look at it again, it's kind of like, if it was $20 cheaper or something, or $10 cheaper without all the fancy packaging, I'd probably prefer that. But nice looking set, though. Happy to have it. Let's take a look. Well, the figures come in a beautiful packaging here. They got the big X here. You got the Razor Ramon glamour shot here. You got the big splash off the ladder, shot on the back, and then you got Shawn Michaels. Which I'm noticing this like later on in life, where Shawn Michaels had a crazy unibrow, and like at this time period, and like in parts of his career, and I'm just like, how could Shawn Michaels have such a crazy unibrow like that? Like, it's just nuts. And then the packaging opens up like so. Fancy schmancy double open piece like that. Well, I guess there's this on the back. A little write-up of what happened there. March 20th, 1994. Yeah, I'm holding both it. I don't really remember why there was two belts. I guess, like, I think something about Razor Ramon won one, and then Shawn Michaels won it, and Shawn Michaels was saying, well, I didn't really lose it or something like that, so like I don't know, I'm still the champ or something like that, even though he wasn't technically the champ. I don't know. But so as you can see, it comes in this like beautiful display. This would be nice just to display it like this. I can see a lot of people doing that. It's kind of like, it's in box, but it's not in box. It's kind of a weird situation, though. So you see it comes with different Razor hands. It comes with Shawn hands, a couple extra hands, and then the two belts, the giant ladder. Well, for accessories, Razor Ramon comes with two thumbs up hands when he's pointing at himself and doing his little thing that he does there. And then he's got two open hands. Again, I guess when he's like walking out, he does his like two hands flyer kind of thing that he does. And then Shawn Michaels comes with two closed fists with his gloves. And then Shawn also comes with his glasses with that little flip thing. It's molded in place. It doesn't flip up, but I think a lot of people remember those glasses from the time. And then two Intercontinental belts. Let me get these right here. Really nice looking belts. Paint's really nice on them, shiny. Like, I guess they're updated belts. Like, this wasn't the exact belt in 1994, like with the logo and everything being like newer. But they look great. It gets the point across, and I love the belts. So, and then, well, and of course there's the giant ladder, which I do have a couple ladders that I bought in like some like wrestling packs or something. But this one is much bigger, and those other ones I believe they're like brown and yellow. This one being like steel colored and red. It's kind of nice. I'm trying to get this up here. So it does look really good. The fact that it's like the red and steel really gives it like a look that like I don't know. It's kind of memorable to see it being like red like this. There was a little bit of sloppy paint on mine here, just like here. But I think besides that one spot, yeah, everything else is looking really good. I noticed they did kind of put these on backwards though, like where this thing should be flipped upside down, like so you can't like pop them out that way. I believe, right? Like when you pop them the other way, I think, versus like popping them down like this. But I'm not actually sure though. It seems like they're backwards, but they do lock into place nicely. It does hold the ladder good, so it's pretty sturdy, pretty big. And then I guess there's even more. I guess there's even more accessories, really, because like Shawn Michaels comes with his removable jacket, and then Razor Ramon also comes with like a removable vest too, and then he comes with his gold chain, which is removable here. So a lot of accessories here. This Shawn Michaels looks really great. I've been waiting for pretty much this specific one. I guess the one I want like the most is basically this same outfit, but instead of like this being like hearts, it's just like shapes with the same pattern, but they're not actually hearts. Where he wore like even before these tights, but this is like one of my favorite looks for Shawn Michaels, the red and the white from this time period. Like I just think his outfit looked great. The motorcycle boots that he wore. So the head sculpt looks really good. It looks like him from this time period pretty much. The hair's pretty accurate. I've heard people say like, oh, it's shaved up to here a little too much, but then I guess that's like for his glasses so they can fit in there. But he did have his hair kind of cut like that to a degree. But the glasses, yeah, fit in there nicely like that. But yeah, removable vest, of course. It's a nice vest. It's got lots of stuff going on with it. Lots of little details and everything. And this figure, yeah, it looks really good. It's really clean looking. The red on the white with the black. This is like Chicago Bulls colorways. This just looks great. I personally don't like him with the chest hair, just because yeah, he usually had a little bit of chest hair and stuff, but I don't know, just to have I just don't really care for the chest hair on the figures. So same, he's got the same articulation as all the elites would have. I guess when I ordered this pack, I was thinking in my head that they were ultimates, and then I did find out that oh, they're actually elites, but or no, yeah, that they are yeah elites. So they don't come with like extra heads, and they have the ab cut here, which I do prefer the ultimates now, where the torso is just sitting on top of the midsection. So, but yeah, tons. This figure really feels good. Like things aren't too tight and nothing's loose either. So that's really good. Yeah, basic movement from the elites, which pretty much everyone knows. Pretty much all the figures kind of have similar articulation now. So, and then looking at the Razor Ramon here. So like I did like Razor Ramon. I wasn't like a huge fan of him, you could say. So I wasn't a hater or anything, but and I do want to, and I did and do want to have like a Razor Ramon action figure. Personally, I would have liked the one where he's wearing all green, but in this, I guess in this instance, they released this one because this is what he was wearing for the ladder match. So I don't know. His head maybe does seem a little bit big on this figure, just a tad, but it's the slightest little bit. And then you got his, let's take a look at his chain here a little bit better. Got a gold chain. Oh, and I guess, yeah, he has a razor blade. I guess there's a razor blade. That's what that's supposed to be. I was wondering what that is. And the vest looks pretty nice. I do remember him always coming out with vests. So like Razor Ramon having a hairy chest, well, that's like his thing. So that's, for him to not come with a hairy chest, then I'd be like, oh, I should probably have a hairy chest because it's Razor Ramon or Scott Hall. So like he's a hairy guy. So, but even if say they did release this figure and he didn't have like the chest hair painted, I'd be totally fine with it. Like I'd be like, yeah, well, look how much better it looks. So it's nice and clean and shaped. So he's got his 5 o'clock shadow that he was born with, I believe. I think he's the only person born with a 5 o'clock shadow. So, and he's got this, I guess like red and gold and black is the colorways for this outfit. Where he's got the razor blades on one arm pad and not the other, the elbow pad. He's got the razors on the butt. He's got the razors on the knees. And he's got that red and gold razor on the front of the trunks with kind of like, I guess like a kind of a Hey Yo look. Kind of, you know, a Scott Hall look. He's got his little hair down on the front there. So it definitely looks like Scott Hall. Also, the shape of the figure, it also it really looks like Scott Hall too. Like just the proportions and everything, it looks very Scott Hall-esque. So I really like also like when the boots are like say all one color and then they have like the white at the bottom like this. I think that really looks sharp versus just the whole boot being black. Like it really adds a lot for me. The vest is really nice. Like this looks so real. This looks actually like material crumpled in with the belt buckle being painted. Razor Ramon, that looks great. The two different colors. Yeah, it looks really great. So I think these figures look pretty darn good. Shawn's tattoo's looking really good there. And then how do they scale with the ladder here? Let's see here. Yeah, no, like they scale really well with it too. Like it seems appropriate height. It doesn't seem too big. It doesn't seem too small. Seems great. Yeah. Really happy with this set. Well, that's it for the Razor Ramon Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 10 ladder match review. If you liked the video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I'm John Soroka as always. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.